of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will get first crack at it today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Gets it to the back, and that one did not work. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good, easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So FIU's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he's a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Proctor. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Looking for space to the left. He's got the back in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Keeps looking downfield. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. This offense has it with really good field position. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panther! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Plows through the defense. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Buys a little extra time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 2. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Adams. And they're able to get him down. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Quick strike complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The give on the counter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Aggies headed quickly to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
It's a turnover on downs.
From the gun, running back gets to give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment and getting good talent. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6th.
Looking for the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, FIU. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's King. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Starting to feel a little pressure. The throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
FIU pushing tempo. Gives it on the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle, it's Lewis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across.
Touchdown, Florida International. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
35, New Mexico State, 3.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter.
New Mexico State, 3.
And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Buying some time. Gets rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Bringing it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And now this offense will take the field again. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Never a doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Purdue. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Connection to the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Proctor. Here's the pressure. just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Fires downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. FIU will line up to punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying play action. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And here comes the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. But how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
New Mexico State, 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. Gets it to the 46-yard line, first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Here we go. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll try the run. Touchdown, Panthers! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. Big fella. hauling dudes. Big towing capacity to get in for the touchdown.
And big decisions to make when you're a defensive guy. Where do I hit that big tank? I want to go low as I possibly can, but now I got to hit those tree trunks. What an unbelievable build by that guy. Just a big, strong sucker that doesn't want to go down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. And he's knocked down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like,
turning it on! They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted deep in his own end. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Might be calling a hot route. Moore will throw. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's peeled in at Stone. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. He turns that loose down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on second down. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. Bounced off his feet.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know that's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Bring in the heat. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. Gets open down the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right?
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.